In this video, I'm going to show you a little bit more about how the contribution room within your TFSA works. Every year at the start of the year, the government releases what our contribution limit is for our tax-free savings accounts. For 2019, the limit is $6,000. However, that won't be the deposit limit for everyone, and that's because deposits and withdrawals on the account previously will affect what your contribution limit is. So first, let's start by reviewing what the allowable limits are in your tax-free savings account for each year. TFSAs first started back in 2009, and each year, any unused room has been carrying forward for you, regardless of whether or not you had opened an account. So if you are opening your account for the very first time in 2019, your limit would be $63,500. Now, this isn't the case for someone who is under 18 in 2009, so I will touch on that later in this video, but let's start with some examples. Let's assume that in 2018, you were at the limit of $57,500. But during the summer, you needed some extra cash, so you withdrew $5,000. You are allowed to redeposit that money, but you must wait until January 1st of the following year, because that's when you get your contribution room back. If you were to redeposit that money before then, it will count as an overcontribution and you will be charged a penalty tax. Now let's look at it from another angle. Maybe you weren't at your limit by the end of 2018, and your total contributions were $55,000. During 2018, you still made that $5,000 withdrawal, and again, you won't get that contribution room back until 2019. However, you still have $2,500 of unused contribution room that you can deposit that year. And in 2019, you can deposit the $5,000 you withdrew, plus whatever the limit is for that year, which is $6,000. As we've learned previously, contribution room within your TFSA has been carrying forward for you since 2009. That's assuming you were at least 18 years of age or older at that time. In this example, this individual turned 18 in 2017. That means if they're just starting their account out this year, their limit would not be $63,500, it would be $17,000. That's the total limits for the year of 2017, 2018, and 2019. Here's a quick summary of a few key points to remember about your TFSA. Firstly, investment losses are not considered withdrawals. So if you do lose money within your TFSA, you don't get that contribution room back the next year. That contribution room is considered used and is now lost. Similarly, investment gains or income earned within the TFSA is not considered a deposit, so those won't be held against you with regards to your contribution room. And lastly, withdrawals can be redeposited, but just remember, you don't get that contribution room back until January 1st of the following year. This sums up some basic examples of how your TFSA limit is calculated. For more useful information, I've included some links below for you. The Independent Dollar is all about making personal finance easy, so if you have any topics you're interested in, please let us know by commenting below. And to make sure you don't miss out on any future videos, click here. Thanks for watching.